Up front, and I am Swati Joshi. Parliament has become a theatre of war. From day one of the session, Congress and the opposition have kept changing the goalposts. One day they want discussion on removing the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, the next day on the war, and then on the LPG shortage. Nothing wrong with demanding a discussion on these issues. But when the government gives details, they stage a walkout. The usual pattern is to demand a debate, create a ruckus, and then walk out as if nothing happened. The shoot and scoot strategy is becoming all too familiar. What Rahul and his group forget is that the country is watching. Now, there are 204 retired officers. They've written an open letter demanding an apology from the leader of opposition for his conduct during a protest inside and outside the parliament. Rahul Gandhi had chai biscuit on the steps of parliament on the 12th of March as a part of a protest over the LPG issue. The letter signed by several armed forces veterans stated that the steps of parliament are not a venue for spectacle or political theatre and that Rahul's conduct reflects arrogance and entitlement. The signatories added that in his efforts to question the government, Rahul Gandhi's actions were actually damaging India's and Indian democracy's reputation. Now, this is not the first time eminent citizens of India have held Rahul Gandhi accountable. Last year, a group of 272 former judges, diplomats and armed forces officers said attacks on the Election Commission reek of political frustration. They accused Rahul Gandhi and other opposition leaders of trying to tarnish constitutional institutions with unsubstantiated accusations. Rahul and his team's consistent chorus has been that Prime Minister Modi has been compromised, that he has surrendered to Trump and that India's foreign policy is in shambles. But while Congress was busy scripting that narrative, the Finnish president dropped a bombshell that has sent them scrambling for cover. Finland's president, Alexander Stubb, has publicly suggested that India could intervene in the escalating conflict between Iran and the US, a conflict that has already cast a shadow over global energy markets and sent oil prices soaring. And this is not just Finland speaking. World leaders and military strategists are increasingly viewing New Delhi as the only credible path to de-escalation. So the question arises, in its singular mission to target the Prime Minister, is the Congress party surrendering to theatrics at the cost of national interest? Let's first listen into the reactions.
We would have been very happy if the time of the parliament would not have been wasted and put to appropriate use, and public money and the exchequer's money would not have been wasted in this manner. Parliamentary democracy is the highest form of propriety. The tone and the tenor and the body language should be such that they could be worthy and they should be worthy of emulation by every Indian and everyone who watches the proceedings. The country was aghast at the level of irresponsibility. The nation expected a lot more from the honorable leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji.
देखिए, वो पार्लियामेंट का हिस्सा है और उसकी एक गरिमा है, उसको मेंटेन करना सबकी जिम्मेदारी है. राहुल गांधी अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो समझते नहीं हैं, वो एक सेंस ऑफ एंटाइटलमेंट रखते हैं, वो एरोगेंस रखते हैं जिससे देश को दुख होता है. आई थिंक वो एक लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन की जिम्मेदारी नहीं समझते हैं.
क्राइसिस है और उसका उजागर किया, इसलिए कि साइड ट्रैक करके बहाना डाइवर्शनरी डिस्ट्रैक्शनरी टैक्टिक्स है. आज राहुल गांधी से डर है क्योंकि वो एप्स्टीन फाइल का नाम लेते हैं. वो सामने हरदीप सिंह पुरी जी को पूछते हैं कि क्या जवाब है इनका, लेकिन ये तो सरकार इतनी इनसेंसिटिव है कि इनको कोई मीडिया क्रिटिसिज्म, पब्लिक क्रिटिसिज्म या उन चीज़ों का असर नहीं पड़ता.
मुझे लगता है इन तमाम सारे पूर्व अधिकारियों के कलम की स्याही और सादे पन्ने का पूरा सिस्टम खत्म हो गया. इसीलिए वो सिर्फ राहुल जी को चिट्ठी लिख पाए, विपक्ष को आईना दिखाने की कोशिश कर पाए. ये बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है. विपक्ष के लोगों से क्या आप कह रहे हो? कौन सी पार्लियामेंट की डिग्निटी को खत्म किया? सरकार से सवाल पूछ लिया.
राहुल गांधी इज अ सीरियल ऑफेंडर. राहुल गांधी की एक ही पहचान, करो संसदीय मर्यादाओं का अपमान, संसद का अपमान, संवैधानिक पदों का अपमान, संवैधानिक संस्थाओं का अपमान, सेना का अपमान, सनातन का अपमान. दिस इज बिकॉज राहुल गांधी बिलीव्स इन एनार्की एंड डिसरप्शन. ही लाइक्स डिसरप्शन अबाउट डिस्कशन. ही पुट्स premium on confrontation, not on consensus.
So is this protest to seek accountability from the government or is it just theatrics? Let's take that question across to our guests. We're joined by Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, Tessin Poonawalla, political analyst, Professor Akhil Swami, political analyst, Anish Gawande, national spokesperson, NCP SP, and Advocate Kapil Madan, also a political analyst. Good evening to all of you. Tessin Poonawalla, civil society does not agree with the chai biscuit protest. They believe this reflects arrogance, entitlement, lack of respect for institutions. And this is no way to seek accountability. It is, in fact, according to them, damaging India's reputation.
Swati, good evening. Thank you so much for having me on the show. Good evening to all my fellow panelists and to all your viewers. Today, I agree with this civil society tribe bureaucrats who want to, for lack of another word, and I was going to use a word that perhaps may be non-parliamentary, want to look up to the government. I will not use unparliamentary language. So, TK, in a democracy, they have a right to do what they want. Eating chai biscuit is offending the democracy, is offending our parliament. Okay. I eat chai biscuit, I'm offending the parliament. But my fellow citizens standing in a line for LPG has now become lapata gas, commercial gas, is not offending our country. The most honorable Prime Minister has not spoken in Lok Sabha. I may have walked out of Lok Sabha, I may be bad, I may be terrible, I may be immature, I may be eating chai biscuit. But my Prime Minister, who should address we the people through Parliament, has not come in Lok Sabha and spoken about the crisis our country is facing, both externally and internally. But I am the bad person because I'm eating chai biscuit. Wow. I'm eating chai biscuits, so I am terrible in civil society. Some of them who may perhaps want some posts, have some other interests, have some grudge, are today finding me to be anti-democracy. But the fact is, from demonetization to COVID to today, all this government has done is harassed we the people. That is not the thing. Now, this is a government that will say nobody lost money in demonetization, nobody stood in line, nobody died in COVID, oxygen was available. And 5 years down the line, when we sit on Times Now, we will told how well this government managed the LPG crisis while we were eating chai biscuit. So at the end of the day, let me tell you one thing, and I speak on behalf of 60% of this country. You can continue to blame us, you can continue to call us anti-national, you can night after night castigate us and even castigate us for ridiculous things like eating chai biscuit. We will continue to raise the voice of the people because that's our right and our democratic right.
Absolutely. The opposition should do that and also stay back in the parliament when you ask those questions to know how the ministers are responding. And let's not blame chai biscuit. Chai biscuit ko badnaam nahi karte hain. When you spoke about lapata gas, are you also going to call out those who are responsible in making this gas lapata by hoarding them, by indulging in black marketing? And we know who those people are, part of political parties as well. तो ये जो crisis है, एक तो war ने, Strait of Hormuz ने, और दूसरा जो black marketing और hoarding कर रहे हैं, उन्होंने भी शुरू कर दिया. But let Sanju Verma come in. Sanju Verma, just because the opposition is asking you questions and you're uncomfortable, you don't have answers, that this entire campaign has started, and as per many, the civil society has also joined in maligning Rahul Gandhi. He is the only one जो सवाल पूछ रहे हैं उनके चाय बिस्किट से आपको इतनी परेशानी?
You know, chai biscuit is basically a euphemism. It's an analogy for something larger. पहले तो let me just remind Tessin, he does not speak for 56% of the country's electorate. The Congress party's vote share in Lok Sabha 2019 was 19.49%. In Lok Sabha 2024, it was 22.34%. So at best, Tessin Poonawalla represents 22% of the country, and the BJP's vote share consistently has been 37.37% both in Lok Sabha 2019 and 2024. But that is not what we are debating. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is from the BJP, is from the RSS, and he's been elected Prime Minister for the first time in 62 years. Somebody elected thrice in a row. Yahan बैठकर रोना धोना मत करिए. Why did Amit Shah say that, संसद की सीढ़ियां चाय बिस्किट खाने के लिए नहीं है? It basically was to drive home a larger message. You look at the history of Rahul Gandhi. I always say you should have a sense of proportion when you're making an argument. Don't take an incident in isolation and try and build a narrative around it. Rahul Gandhi is the same person who was missing from the winter session of 2020. He was missing from the budget session of 2024. He was missing from the monsoon session of 2022. And when I say missing, I mean his attendance was zero. He started howling about demonetization. During the demonetization debate in Parliament, he was in Italy. He was howling about SIR. during the SIR debate in Parliament, he was in Germany. He was howling about the Aadhaar debate. During the Aadhaar card discussion in Parliament, he was in England. तो कहने का तात्पर्य ये है स्वाति, राहुल गांधी politics is about 9-2-11 हो जाना.
Okay.
Shoot and scoot. And my final point is this. Inflation, unemployment, Adani issue, Manipur, Pegasus, Ram Mandir, CAA, Waqf, abrogation of Article 370, Dokla, Galwan, in सब मुद्दों पर the BJP said on the floor of the parliament, let's have a discussion.
Okay.
Let's have deliberation.
Okay.
And Rahul Gandhi, what was he doing? He was MIA.
Okay. Rahul Gandhi
in
was
action.
MIA. Akhil Swami, थिएट्रिक्स पर ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट है, लीडरशिप में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. पार्टी में लोग छोड़ करके जा रहे हैं, कह रहे हैं कि they have been humiliated for their self respect. They don't want any association with the Congress party. और जब क्रॉस वोटिंग हो जाती है तब कांग्रेस पार्टी क्या कहती है? These are traitors of the nation. इंट्रोस्पेक्शन करने की बजाय जिन्होंने क्रॉस वोट किया वो देश के गद्दार बन जाते हैं. I don't know how.
देखिए स्वाति, मुझे ऐसा लगता है आप दिल रखती हैं और जितने पैनलिस्ट हैं वो दिल रखते हैं. जिस प्रकार से देश के लोग, गरीब लोग रो रहे हैं, लाइन में लगे हुए, 5-5 दिन उनके घर में खाना नहीं बन रहा है, शर्म आनी चाहिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी को. पहले इन्होंने नोटबंदी में लाइन में लगाया, लोगों को मारा, फिर इन्होंने कोविड में ब्लैक मार्केटिंग कराई ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर्स की और दवाइयों की. अब ये सिलेंडर्स की ब्लैक मार्केटिंग करा रहे हैं, होटल रेस्टोरेंट बंद हो रहे हैं, लोग भूखे मर रहे हैं. शर्म आनी चाहिए ऐसी सरकार को. धिक्कार है ऐसी सरकार को, ऐसी निकृष्ट और निकम्मी सरकार को धिक्कार है.
नहीं, मेरा सवाल बहुत सिंपल है. धिक्कार भी आप कीजिए, फ्लोर ऑफ द हाउस पर कीजिए ना धिक्कार, और रुकिए. धिक्कार करने के बाद रुकिए. होल्ड द मिनिस्टर्स अकाउंटेबल, होल्ड द गवर्नमेंट अकाउंटेबल. आपको जो कहना है कहिए. आप अंदर जाते ही गोल पोस्ट चेंज करने लग जाते हैं. डिस्कशन डिमांड करना इज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. यू गिव नोटिस ऑन वन थिंग and then you speak about completely different issue that leads to ruckus and chaos, and then you simply walk out. Isn't it the opposition's responsibility to hold the government accountable? आप लोग बार-बार कहते हैं opposition से सवाल क्यों पूछा जाता है? आपकी जिम्मेदारी नहीं है ये जो सब आप यहां कह रहे हैं, ये MPs को अंदर संसद में कहना.
Swati, you have a problem when Rahul Gandhi and other congressmen are eating biscuits and
I don't have a problem.
What
I
problem?
don't have a problem. The civil society has written an open letter. The civil society का मतलब ये एलियन नहीं है, ये सोसाइटी का हिस्सा, ये भी वोट करते हैं. ये वेटरन्स हैं, ये एक्स ब्यूरोक्रेट्स हैं, ये लॉयर्स हैं जो चिंता जता रहे हैं कि ये क्या हो रहा है.
एक रमेश विधूड़ी जैसा MP गाली दे रहा था पार्लियामेंट के अंदर, और अमित शाह साले शब्द का उपयोग कर रहे हैं. आप लोगों को आपत्ति नहीं होती है जब पार्लियामेंट के अंदर किसी को सूपनखा कहा जाता है? आपको आपत्ति नहीं होती है, और चाय और बिस्किट में आपको परेशानी होती है.
Okay. डॉक्टर रंगनाथन
लोग हैं ये लोग.
हाँ.
ये निकम्मी सरकार है.
हाँ.
इन्होंने देश को गिरवी रख दिया है.
हाँ.
हमारे देश की गरीब जनता को परेशान करके रख दिया.
डॉक्टर रंगनाथन.
Good evening, Swati, and good evening to my fellow panelists. No, I just was counting the number of times the fake news is being peddled by my good friend Professor Swami. किसी ने शूर्पणखा वर्ड भी इस्तेमाल किया था लोकसभा में. ऐसे झूठ मत बुलाइए प्रोफेसर स्वामी, मैं आपकी इज्जत करता हूं. आपके बाल धूप में सफेद नहीं हुए तो झूठ मत बोलिए. नंबर 2, जो ये कह रहे हैं प्लीज, जो ये कह रहे हैं कि 5 दिन से भारतीयों को खाना नहीं खाया, 5 दिन से, कहां से डेटा ले आए? No, honestly, sometimes the panelists, they leave me dumbfounded. Which statistics, which reportage is this that Indians haven't eaten for 5 days? खुद पूछ लीजिए डॉक्टर स्वामी, प्रोफेसर स्वामी से, इन्होंने खाया खाना कि नहीं खाया, पता नहीं क्या खा के आए हैं. दूसरी बात, as according to Sanju Verma's own data and corroborated by Times of India today, 50 lakh cylinders was the demand that was normal. Suddenly it jumped to 76 to 80 lakhs. Now, that can only be explained by panic that was spread with an ulterior motive, hoarding being just one of the instances that resulted from it. Now, it is coming back. The question is not that there is LPG shortage. This has already been explained. And today, again, last time I was on your show, I emphasized the fact that already, and that is the operative word, already 25% increase in domestic production of LPG has happened because the government said redirect propane and butane that is used for other purposes to the LPG pool. Today, I hear the report that has been increased to 33%.
Yes.
From 25%. So this is the reality. Let's not go by anecdotal and even fake anecdotal data कि 5 दिन तक Indians ने खाना नहीं खाया. I mean, this is ridiculous. Number 3. You know, this is the problem I told last time as well. Opposition देश के लिए काम कर ही नहीं रहा है. हम लोग opposition है. हमें सरकार से सवाल पूछने हैं और सरकार को उत्तर देना है. The best platform right now, ironically, is your show. It's not the parliament. Because I want to ask, ये हमारा वॉर नहीं था. We are suffering from it for 3 or 4 reasons. The Sensex that has been historically the highest ever barely 3 weeks ago, 86,000, is right now shrunk by 10,000. It's gone down to 76,000. What are the steps that the government is taking? We want to ask. The remittances that we were getting from 10 million of our diaspora from the Middle East is going again shrinking. What are the steps? These are the questions that the opposition should be asking. और क्या कर रहे हैं? चाय बिस्किट कह रहे हैं, मजाक चल रहा है इस देश में.
Akhil Swami, you're nodding, which means you agree with Dr. Ranganathan, but just failed to ask those questions. But Sanju Verma, do respond.
Thank you. I just want to say one thing, that between the COVID pandemic lows and before this war started, the BSE Sensex was up 241%. The Nifty was up 267%. Before joining politics, I spent decades, my career, being an investment banker and analyzing derivatives, and I've been ranked in Asia Money. So I can just say this: when you invest in stock markets, you do at your own risk. You cannot be blaming the government, because just when you make money, you don't say, "Arey, sarkar ne mujhe paise bana ke diye, mera portfolio 5x बढ़ गया." So, animal spirits will be back. Just like people wrote us off after the COVID pandemic, they said Indian markets ka kuch nahi hoga. After COVID, we were the only markets which grew by more than 200%. We are the only economy which grew at 7.5% plus. We are the only economy which has seen inflation at less than 4%, much lower than the RBI's lower benchmark. But let me say one thing, Swati, very quickly. 2026 is redux. It's COVID 2.0 by another name. COVID के दौरान कहा गया रेमडेसिविर इंजेक्शन का शॉर्टेज. COVID के दौरान कहा गया PPE kits are not available. COVID के दौरान कहा गया oxygen cylinders of medical grade are not available. And Swati, that in 18 months, 194 crore doses were administered in the world's largest and fastest vaccination drive, because Narendra Modi was the Prime Minister and continues to be the Prime Minister.
Okay, Professor Swami, I know you want to come in. I'll give you a chance for a rebuttal. Let me quickly go across to Mr. Gawande and Kapil Madan as well. They haven't spoken. Anish, the Congress keeps saying, the opposition keeps saying, surrender कर दिया, surrender कर दिया. Surrender वाकई में कर दिया होता तो शायद भूखमरी होती, शायद वाकई चूल्हे नहीं जलते और खाना नहीं मिलता. But what we've seen is that diplomacy is yielding results. We saw Shivalik dock at Mundra port today. It was Nanda Devi, Jug, Ladki brought in crude. All of them passing from that very critical choke point, Strait of Hormuz. You have the president of Finland now looking at India saying, perhaps India can play the role of a peace broker. So surrender kahan se kar diya? Kis angle se surrender lag raha hai?
Swati, the problem is that the government currently expects the opposition to surrender. All they want is applause. All they want is talia. They don't want any questions being asked to them. They don't want to be held accountable. Now tell me one very simple thing. When the Sensex does well, God bless Modi ji. When the Sensex does badly, Modi ji is not involved at all. Everyone does things at their own risk. I mean, this is juvenile logic, right? You cannot be taking credit for all the successes of the government. You take credit for all of the vaccines that were administered, giving no credit to state governments that administered them, because health is a state subject, because obviously you don't like giving credit to anybody, but you will not take any accountability for the hoarding that happened, despite the fact that the Home Ministry is under your control in a city like Delhi. मतलब आपकी नाकामियत ही है ना कि होर्डिंग हुआ था. So admit that also. किसने किया वो अलग बात है.
किसने किया वो अलग बात कैसे? जो कर रहा है, you have to call out them as well. वो अलग बात कैसे हो गई? स्टेट का भी तो कोई कंट्रोल होगा, और इसमें बीजेपी रूल स्टेट्स भी हैं. You can mention that as well.
If there's hoarding happening in Maharashtra, the Home Ministry is under the Maharashtra government's control, which has a BJP chief minister.
That's what I said.
How can you blame the opposition for everything? I mean, this is becoming juvenile at some point, right? I'm not disagreeing with you that parliament should function. We've all said this time and again, right?
There should be debate. There should be discussion. Many of us are uneasy with this. This morning, Supriya spoke in Parliament and said we want discussion to continue. But then you go around suspending MPs for no reason. Then you go around not discussing topics that the opposition also wants to discuss. Tali ek haath se nahi bajti.
नहीं एक मिनट स्पीकर रिमूवल ऑफ स्पीकर opposition wanted to discuss that वो हुआ या नहीं हुआ
Swati,
Rahul
now,
Gandhi spoke did Rahul Gandhi speak or not it's a different thing altogether that he digressed very quickly he started with LPG and crude and the crisis and then he changes the goalpost and then does not even wait उसके बाद सीधा walk out.
Of course, as you know, in that matter in particular, we were on different sides because at that moment we had not supported the movement or the motion to remove the speaker. Everyone felt that that motion was important but needed to be discussed after an honest discussion on what was happening in Iran. Nobody is saying that the government is not sort of doing its best right now. In fact, we've supported the government right now.
The narrative is that the government has surrendered. एक शब्द भी नहीं बोल रहे हैं. प्रेसिडेंट ईरान के प्रेसिडेंट से बात कर रहे हैं, हमारे फॉरेन मिनिस्टर अपने काउंटर पार्ट से बात करें, but the narrative is that government बोल ही नहीं रही है. Dr. Ranganathan, that is the narrative, Anish. You cannot deny. There are leaders in the opposition who are saying that. Dr. Ranganathan.
No, what is news to me is my dear friend and younger brother Anish is now switching parties. He is going to join Congress. 3-4 बार राहुल गांधी का नाम लिया, juvenile. No, look, let me talk about the stock market because that is the question that I asked and I legitimately want an answer from the government. The question is not that government is responsible for the 10,000 reduction in Sensex. No, obviously the war is responsible, Anish. But the question I want to ask is, what is the government's plan? This is what the opposition should be asking. So why you are wrong in saying कि अगर 86,000 से 75,000 हो गया है, तो इसमें मोदी जी की गलती कैसे है? लेकिन मोदी जी की गलती अगर होगी, अगर वो इसका कोई प्लान ना हो कि इसको वापस ऊपर कैसे लाए? This is what I want a sincere answer. Don't you want to know?
Okay, let Mr. Madan come in, then Sanju, you can respond to all of them. You're the only BJP spokesperson. You have to respond to all of them.
Yes, so, Swati, let me begin by saying, one thing, and I'm a little pained. I share my anguish with my good friend Anand here. Look, we are, on a verge of a crisis. There is a war that is happening in the Middle East, and the civil society wants to discuss whether at the floor of the parliament, someone should be eating chai and biscuit, and perhaps that they think is good enough reason to write this letter. So what I would say at the threshold here is that it shows a worrying lack of comprehension on the body who has written this letter. And now let me respond to 3 very quick points here. Now, if you look at what has happened in the last 6-7 years, Mr. Gandhi have raised question on demonetization. Mr. Gandhi has warned and raised question when COVID happened, and we all know, there was a terrible situation when we had COVID. And I will just respond to Sanju here. Sanju was trying to convey a message. She was very forcefully arguing that during COVID times, we never had shortage of medicine. All the beds were available in the hospital. Oxygen cylinders, etc. were all available. So I would just, let Sanju know, don't test the intelligence of the people of this country. They know what has happened. Forget about the hospitals. There was queue in the cremation center. That was the state of affairs. And if you want to trivialize like this, not only you are respecting the people who are now, perhaps, who have suffered and some of them lost their life. You're just doing, complete terrible injustice by making this statement.
Okay, before Sanju comes in very quickly, Mr. Madan, open letters by the civil society were written against this government as well, that were promoted, that were endorsed by the opposition. Nobody questioned the intelligence of those involved, the signatories back then.
And you've not even given me my entire time.
It's a follow-up question. I'm not robbing you of your time. It's a follow-up question. Go ahead.
So now let's come to diplomacy. What has happened? Trump has initially imposed 50% tariff, and what we did thereafter, we stopped buying oil from Russia.
We stopped completely. We stopped completely buying oil from Russia.
No, why did Mr. Modi is not responding?
One second. Did we stop buying oil from Russia?
Hold on, Swati.
No, I'm not going to hold on. Did we stop buying oil from Russia? Is that what you're saying?
गवर्नमेंट को बोलो ना, गवर्नमेंट वो यूएस सेक्रेटरी वहां पे बोल रहा है कि दे आर अलाउइंग अस टू बाय, हु आर दे टू अलाउ?
अरे कौन से मैटर को किससे जोड़ रहे हैं आप?
अरे यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट डिप्लोमेसी,
बट यू वन सेकंड इधर यू एडमिट कि आपने गलती से बोल दिया, अब बता दीजिए गलती से आपने बोल दिया, डिड वी स्टॉप बाइंग रशियन ऑयल?
जस्ट अ मिनट,
नो गलती से बोल दिया क्या?
किसने गलती से बोला?
आपने, कि रशियन ऑयल हमने खरीदना बंद कर दिया।
आई एम सॉरी, मैं ये बोलने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं
हाँ।
कि पहले ट्रंप ने हमारे पे प्रेशर बनाया, हाँ। और हमने रशिया से ऑयल लेना कम कर दिया,
बंद कर दिया आपने कहा। अब आप उसको मॉडिफाई कर रहे हैं, आपने कहा बंद कर दिया।
मान लीजिए आप डेटा बता दीजिए कितना लिया डेटा।
नहीं, आप मॉडिफाई कर रहे हैं वो ठीक है, बंद कर दिया मत बोलिए, आपने कहा बंद कर दिया।
आप डेटा बता दीजिए।
नहीं, आप बताइए ना डेटा, पहले तो आपका डेटा ही गलत था, पहले तो आपका स्टेटमेंट ही गलत था, अब आप डेटा बताइए। कम किया है, डाइवर्सिफाई किया है, वो डेटा आप रखिए, बिल्कुल रखिए, सवाल पूछिए, बट डोंट से इट हैज बीन, no, one second, don't say it has been stopped.
You are missing the point. The point I'm trying to make here is when a US government official writes a tweet wherein he says that he allows India to buy Russian oil for 30 minutes, what was the response of the government?
But we have always been buying Russian oil. कम ज्यादा आप कह सकते हैं, हमने रोका ही नहीं कभी. But Sanju Verma, do come in. It's not like I missed your point. I actually got your point, and I asked you if you want to correct yourself, which you did. Sanju Verma.
You know, Swati, I want to first tell your audience a very important data point, because inflation is something which affects you, me, and everybody on this panel. And since the US-Iran-Israel war started less than 2 weeks back, this is the data. And please listen to this very carefully. This is in the public domain. I am not sitting here and doffing data off my hat. In barely the last fortnight, inflation in United States of America is up 27%, in Canada up 26%, in Italy up 21%, in Germany up 20.7%, in France 16.3%, in South Korea 17.8%, in China 19.2%, in Japan 9%, in Turkey 11.5%, in India 24 hours back the wholesale inflation numbers came out. February wholesale inflation 2.13%, fuel inflation in February minus 3.78%, fuel inflation in January was minus 4.01%, retail inflation 3.2%, transport inflation minus 0.09%. So the first point is inflation has been negative or marginally higher despite the black swan event called US-Israel-Iran war. The second point, very quickly, Swati, Brent crude prices have risen by 65% in the last few weeks. Saudi oil contract prices are up 42%, and gas prices in the spot market in Asia are up 160%. But the Modi government raised LPG prices by only 6060 rupees, which is a 7% increase. And let me tell you one more thing. People who say koi hoarding nahi ho rahi, Chandrapur, Maharashtra mein, Congress worker Prashant Bharti was caught hoarding cylinders. उत्तर प्रदेश में अब्दुल रहमान
अनीश नेवर सेड नहीं हो रही है, वो कह रहे हैं कि वो भी रिस्पांसिबल, वहां पे भी बीजेपी की गवर्नमेंट है, रिस्पांसिबिलिटी आपकी है, रिस्पांसिबिलिटी सेंटर की है, एंड एवरीबडी वांट्स टू कम इन नाउ, स्टार्टिंग विद तहसीन. सुन लीजिए प्लीज.
Let's get the facts out. In COVID, on this panel, and Dr. Anand, I think you will bear with me, brother, I was the one who not only supplied oxygen, I've paid GST on oxygen. This government has no right to tell anybody that there was enough oxygen. I have supplied oxygen to BJP MPs. Let's not come here, as Anish rightly said, insult the people of this country. We know the suffering. We've lost our close friends. Okay, it was very bad handling. Now, let's come to the issue. The Strait of Hormuz, we all knew was going to be closed. What was the preparation that the government did? We've got 2 ships that have come, 2 tankers, a 3rd is coming. We're very grateful. It took the Prime Minister of India to intervene, and I'm grateful that he didn't speak to the Iranian president. Everything they worked out. What was the petrol and natural gas minister doing? I'm still telling you. And mark my words, save this. You still from Strait of Hormuz fertilizers come. The Kharif season starts in June, July. Where is the fertilizer tankers, ships going to come from? That hasn't been worked out. Hardeep Puri ji should have worked all of this out because we knew this attack is happening. And one last thing that I'm going to come in. if it was anybody who's caught with some cylinders is a Congress worker, SP worker, etc. Let's accept it. Are those 50 cylinders the cost that has gone up? The fact is your lack of preparation continuously. One day you get up, come 8 o'clock, say we are shutting off all the notes. One day you come off, you've not prepared for.
No, you're
COVID.
absolutely right in asking those questions, but you cannot completely negate that. Can completely negate that efforts are being put in, and that's the reason why you see Shivalik and Nanda Devi. Okay, Dr. Ranganathan wants to come in, then Professor Swami.
Look, Tehseen, out of the 7 points that I was counting, Tehseen made, 4 or 5 of them are logical points and they deserve a response. But Tehseen, look, I know you are very objective when it suits you, and I think today should be the day. Please at least commend Narendra Modi for within 24 hours increasing the domestic capacity of LPG by 25%, brother. That is unprecedented. That has saved.
But it took the Prime Minister to do it. What did Hardeep Puri do? That's what I'm saying.
Government,
what is Hardeep Puri up to?
इंडिविजुअल काम थोड़ी है तहसीन. इंडिविजुअली सब लोग काम कर रहे हैं क्या?
Swati, Doctor, I'll just take 10 seconds. I am praising my Prime Minister. I am asking you, if some random Congress worker has 10 cylinders, you are blaming him. The petroleum ministers failed, at least kicked him out. Like Harshvardhan ji failed during COVID.
Professor Swami, then Sanju, you can come in, but after Professor Swami. Professor Swami.
Swati, should we not ask a question that a top industrialist of the country, who is named in Epstein file, who was arranging a Swedish gun for somebody, an inquiry should not be set up to find out as to for whom he was arranging that gun, and that company is now declared a fraud company.
If you're talking about parliamentary proceedings, sabko pata hai, give a notice, you demand a discussion. If your allotted time, you go ahead with the discussion. But when you ask for a discussion to discuss the crisis, like you said, कि LPG crisis हो रहा है, fuel crisis हो रहा है, तो आप उस पर बात करिए, उस पर करिए बात आप.
The money was waived off, and then he has been declared a fraud company, and he was arranging a Swedish gun as per Epstein file. Why he is not arrested? My question is that.
Okay. Should you be raising that question when you want a debate on LPG and fuel crisis? Nobody's stopping you. Go ahead, ask those questions. Ask those questions. You want to make the government uncomfortable, seek accountability, go ahead. But what about your accountability towards people? Since one second. Since you say that Rahul Gandhi is the future prime minister, जब वो बनेंगे prime minister तो वो ये change कर देंगे और वो change कर देंगे. सिर्फ उसी बेसिस पर मैं ये सवाल पूछ रही हूँ. आपने मुद्दा उठाया, आपको डिस्कशन चाहिए था फॉरेन पॉलिसी पे, एलपीजी क्राइसिस पे, उस पर आप टिके क्यों नहीं? बोलिए.
पूछ रही हूँ.
आप ही से बात करें तो आप ही से पूछूंगी, किसी और का नाम नहीं लिया.
हम ये निकम्मी सरकार है, ये कंप्रोमाइज सरकार है, ये गाली गलौज करने वाली सरकार है, ये सरकार इनकॉम्पिटेंट है. राहुल गांधी शुड बिकम द प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया.
हाँ, तो वो तो लोग डिसाइड करेंगे ना, आप और मैं पैनल पे बैठ के डिसाइड नहीं कर सकते. वो लोग डिसाइड करेंगे. छोड़ दीजिए, लोगों पे भी कुछ छोड़ दीजिए. संजू.
हाँ, राहुल गांधी प्रधानमंत्री बनेंगे, आनंद रंगनाथन एल्विस प्रेस्ली है, तहसीन पूनावाला एल्टन जॉन है, स्वाति लेडी गागा है, मैडोना. Unfortunately, that's not the way the dice rolls. Let me now say this. Let's get one thing very clear. Today, thank God for Narendra Modi, we have 250 million barrels of crude and fuel reserves by way of stock. We have refining capacity of 258 MMTPA. We have close to 26,000 LPG distribution outlets. और डंके की चोट पर कहती हूं, not a single outlet has run dry. We have more than 100,000 fuel stations. डंके की चोट पर कहती हूं, not a single fuel station has run dry.
Okay.
During Manmohan Singh's time, when a journalist asked him, आपने oil bonds क्यों issue किए? He said, oil bonds इसीलिए इश्यू किए because the burden will be borne by future generations. और पैसे पेड़ पर थोड़ी उगते हैं. जिनके प्रधानमंत्री कहते थे पैसे पेड़ पर थोड़ी उगते हैं, उनके दरबारी बीजेपी को भाषण देना बंद करिए. And my final point, do you remember Swati? Veerappa Moily was the Union Petroleum Minister. He said the only solution is शाम के 8 बजे के बाद पेट्रोल पंप्स बंद कर दो. When Iran and Iraq refused to give oil to the larger parts of the globe after US sanctions 2012 में तो आपकी ये हालत थी.
All right.
पेट्रोल पंप बंद करने की बात कर रहे थे.
Okay, all right. So the civil society feels the Chaibis could protest reflects arrogance of Rahul Gandhi. It shows that he, is entitled and he is only damaging the reputation of the country. I'm wrapping up debate number 1. Sanju Verma, Dr. Ranganathan and Professor Swamy will continue to be with us for debate number 2. Before